Alrighty, we are back for more SATAC action this week. How's everyone doing? We got my co-host here, Rich.
Hey, folks.
We're gonna be doing the match again with the Iranian Air Force and ETF. Should be quite an interesting match. And I think Kebab is doing concurrently the other match. Who's flying there? Is it OTP?
We have, OTP, the ponies, and number 15 battle axes.
Oof, that's an interesting matchup as well. All right.
OTP been doing very well in their group, so we'll see if they can keep going.
Yeah, so far they're up like two wins.
Yep.
Which reminds me, let's have a look at the stats. Alright, some of it's not been updated yet. After this week, we will update it. For example, Group A, 51st Pro has won the second match. Golden Crown has lost. We have number 15, One Trick Pony. Number 15, this is a match they must win. Isn't it?
Yep, it's not looking good.
Yeah, and then in Group C and D, we've got ETF who have so far won one match. It's a tied ball game. There's a lot of teams on 2 points in that group. Only Blazers lost 2 matches, so all to play for in that group. It's a group of death.
Oh, best kind.
Yeah. All right, Rich, I guess while I'm trying to get these skins installed, shall we do the dice roll for our match here?
Sounds good to me.
Not really. All right, hold on a second. All right, let's do it. Iranian Air Force versus Eclipse Task Force. Here we go. Right. Lucky number 7.
Oh, looks like it's lucky indeed, because we got Levan versus Fujiwara. Light, high clouds, midday, so no adverse weather.
Oh, clean. All right, confirm with the teams that everyone's okay, and let me know.
Will do.
In the meantime, big thanks to all of our sponsors and those supporting this event. And all the squads participating. Got a truly international event this year. A lot of teams from all over the world. And so far, it has provided for some seriously exciting matches.
Oh, yesterday was crazy.
Yeah.
That merge you had in I think was it round 3
For
on
our
the
fight?
Tomcat? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. For
Yeah.
our match, that was something else.
Yeah. He fired an M7 on me. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
I guess that's all he could fire. And that's all he had. Yeah. Well, I knew I had to kill him because that bugger's been throwing phoenixes all the time. You know, I've been watching him. He's been just shooting phoenixes. Enough is enough.
Ooh, I think you're gonna have to re-roll. IIAF having trouble with PG.
What? They're Iranian. How can what? Come on, guys. What Iranian squadron? Come on. What Iranian squadron does not have Persian Gulf? Like, this is sacrilege. What? How is that even? I'm disappointed. All right. Why? All right, fine. I'm rolling it again. Do they have Syria? Look, I got 7 again. Can you ask them, please? Just double check. Maybe it's Destiny.
Okay, it's Destiny.
Just double check. I'll roll one more time just so we get an alternative. 15. That's Syria, isn't it?
Yeah, you're rolling again. They don't have Syria either.
Oh, come on, bro. 3. It's gonna be bad weather. Sochi Mozdok. I knew this.
Okay, I'll see if we can get our first roll, number 7. But if not, we'll,
I'll tell you what. Tell them. Look, it's that, or it's treachery. Treacherous weather.
Treacherous weather, yeah.
Make them an offer they can refuse. All right. So while you set up the server, Rich, let me know all the credentials. Let's get that live TAC feed running.
Yep. Your PMs.
In the meantime, I need to install the skins just to make sure they're all okay. Let me double check that.
And just to confirm, yes, it is that one guy on the team that doesn't have PG, unfortunately.
Yeah. Disappointing, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's no worries. They're just going to be sent into the rain.
Here we go.
So we have a choice here, Break. They say they may be able to get a trial account up and running, but it's going to take a few minutes.
No. Just let's continue. I mean, we don't want to.
Understood. Exactly. We don't want to hold things up here. So yeah, we go with Sochi Mazda afternoon, morning.
Sure. Go for it. Very safe. In the meantime, I want to see whether I can get a snippet of my merge yesterday. I'm not sure how the recording went. Did I record it? Let me just see. Did it record? I was looking to record it, so I need to see what's the deal. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Tell you what, guys, a little recap from yesterday's stream. Not gonna show too much, but while we wait for the servers, those who are asking me, I found I made a little recording yesterday. So what were you talking about, Rich? The merge with the Tomcat. Let me find it.
Yeah.
Let me find it.
I think you kinematically defeat a Sparrow, flare an aim 9, and then put a 7
Yeah.
through its face.
That was something along those lines. That's the first bandit that goes down. Oh no, what's this? No. I'm not sure if that is the... It is possible. The video cuts off shortly after. This looks like second round to me. Or is it? Is it just me? Yeah, it's second round. Hey, wait a minute. Wrong video. Unless it didn't... Huh. Well, it looks like that footage has been lost. No, I don't know. I need to check, man.
Confiscate for analysis.
Has it been confiscated? Huh. Oh boy. I am really not sure. See, that's not it. Did it not... I think my OBS must have screwed something up. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on it.
Well, you know what you're gonna have to do now, Break.
There's at least one good round in there, that's for sure, but not all. I saw that much.
Up the tracks.
Oh well. Alright, Rich, come on, how are we looking?
Yep, servers up. Teams
Servers
are
up?
joining.
Okay.
All good.
Nice. top secret footage missing from my cockpit cam. I think my OBS must have ran out of space, or I gotta check. It's the video.
Could be there, yeah.
It was recording further than that, or it should have been at least. Something went down. Maybe I reached the limit. All right. Okay, I've got TAC view feed. That's nice. Hey, Jack. FSB. Lol.
FSB indeed.
All right, we have action. I'm loading in on the server. Iranian Air Force versus Eclipse Task Force. Let's do it. More rain, huh?
All right.
All right, guys, I think the players are starting to select their aircraft. I'm going to predict it's going to be a Jeff Fest from the ETF, guys. That's for sure.
Ooh. The Jeff wave.
Yeah. I gotta say the Jeff is the most peskiest aircraft in DCS, no doubt about it. It's the best missile and it is the most survivable. The only thing it lacks is just payload fast. But with this format, 4 actives only, I think it's pretty OP, bro.
Definitely a contender.
Oh,
That's, as you say, that's one of its main.
It's just hard to kill because it's such a low infrared signature and such a low RCS compared to other jets.
I'll have to recheck the chart, but I think out of all the flyable modules, he's actually for infrared and RCS, is like the lowest.
I mean, a MiG-21 is easier to kill.
Ah, yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's a real pain to detect, isn't he?
Yeah, for sure. Agree.
Let's hope those Tomcats are able to.
Look at this. It's gonna be all Jeffs. This is gonna be a Jeff party. Lol.
Nice.
This is gonna be hard to tell who is who. That's for sure. There we go. It's a Jeff party, all right. Damn.
We are Jeff.
Look at that, they all got their own tail art. Do you see that? Yeah, this guy he's from Chile, I'm assuming. Or maybe that's just... Ladies, they all have their different tail art. With their country flags, I think. Man, this is gonna be tough to counter. California Republic. By the way, Rich, if you're getting hooked up the second cam, let me know.
Yeah, working it out, but I'm just doing some behind the scenes stuff.
No worries. I'm just checking out the ETF guys right now. With their fancy shiny new skins. All right. Now, on the other hand, we have the Iranian Air Force. Oh, yeah. They're looking mean in those Tomcats. I'll tell you what, they'll find it tough fighting Jess, believe me. They are gonna be outgunned real hard in this game. No doubt about it. They've got Hornets, they got Vipers. Hopefully that gives them some punch. The Tomcats are not gonna be the point man anymore, I think. In these matches, we have seen that yesterday already. They're donning those Iranian colors real nice, those Hornets. He's got 2 bags, 4 M120s, 2 M7s, 2 M9s. That's a pretty good setup. His wingman, on the other hand, is going for aim 9s only. He's not taking aim 7s. So as you can see, there is a difference. There's a difference from one Hornet to the next. And then Viper is taking the usual outer pylons, though. That's interesting. ETF, I think there's no surprise here. They're going all out on the 4 SD10s and 2 heaters, PL5s. More or less all they can do. No jammer pods, interestingly enough. ETF are not going for it, Rich.
Yep, interesting.
I guess they feel it's not giving them anything.
Yeah.
You know, apart from a drag penalty.
True.
Right?
Imagine a small fuel tank. Every
Exactly.
bit of drag you can get off the aircraft,
Yeah,
the better.
yeah. Hey, Bullet. Nice would be an understatement. The weather is hideous. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be dirty. And it's gonna be a Jeff party. No doubt about that. Now, you know, if I was the Iranians, considering they're all taking Jeffs, I'd play the long game. I'd hold a nice line, get in a good terrain, and just try to run them out of gas. You can run them out of gas. That's one thing you can definitely do. All right, let's watch ETF. What a rain.
Yeah,
I can't see a damn thing, man.
I doubt those jets fly in bad weather. Actually, I think they got some pretty cool. I don't know if it's modelled, but I think they've actually got a weather radar as well. Or, well, their radar can provide that info. Really neat tricks in that module for sure.
Yo, Flamingo. Look at these Jeffs. Alright then. Let's see. Cameraman.
Oh, the legend of cameraman. But where is the cameraman anyway?
The terrain avoidance radar. Does the Jeff have that?
Yep.
Nice.
So that's definitely for air to ground application. I don't think they can access that while air to air. So
yeah, I understand.
Application.
All right, ETF have called ready. I'm waiting on the Iranians to call it out. Is this like the first tournament or the first time we actually seen a site take all Jeffs? I think so.
I think it is a first.
I don't think ETF were flying all Jeffs in their first match.
No, they had a couple of Tomcats.
I wonder why they dropped the Tomcat.
Oh no. Too soon, too soon.
Oh boy.
He'll be back though, he'll be back. I'm confident. He just needs a bit more time.
Poor Tomcat. How are we looking with the other side? Man, the ED rain representation just looks so weird when you're looking at it from range. There's something going on.
Yeah, sure.
It really doesn't look good. It looks weird from different angles. Looks better from this one. They're still waiting.
Okay, one of them just deployed their drag chute. That's interesting.
Who? The Iranians?
No, ETF, I think.
Drag
That's
chute?
a desync.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, number 2.
This some sort of new secret tactic.
Let's hope he doesn't end up dragging himself into a chute.
Yeah, I'd be unfortunate.
That would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Wouldn't be very good for the match in general, but yeah, it would be funny.
The Iranians are taking their time. Can you check on them? What's happening?
Sure.
Are they in the pit? Are they... Oh god. They're sitting on the runway. They didn't call nothing.
They're all lined up.
I will just tell them. They're just sitting pretty here. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, there they are. I guess they're waiting for something. I just don't know what. Okay, here we go, guys. This is it. This is it. Go, go, go. Oh, yeah. Here we come. Here we come. Boom. Look at that RD-33 engine, that MiG engine working. Oof. Oh, yeah. Here they come. Second element rolling. Second element rolling good. First element is airborne. And here goes the third. They're doing a full gate takeoff. They're not messing around, are they?
No, not so.
Oh, there's a lot of wake. Especially on that number 4 or number 6. Oh, here they go. It's safe to say ETF is safely airborne. They're already splitting up in 2x2. Look at this. They're not forming up. They're going 2x2 elements. Right off the bat. Now let's ride with these jets here. Hey Jack, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Which filter? I guess you're talking about the rain. Sorry man, it's 1 minute delay guys, so it might be a little bit slow for me to reply. And these guys are flying pretty tight through the clouds. I hope he's keeping a good eye. This is looking pretty sweet. Like a nice chase cam through the clouds, looking good. Here they come. This formation is looking pretty tight. The other group is pretty loose. Alright, let's have a look and see what we got here. As you can see, this is the bubble. We have quite a long range from airbase to the center. We're looking at 200 kilometers. This is one of the longer maps. So this really actually does not suit the jet because they've got to fly a long distance and they're gating early.
It is a very big.
Oh yeah, I don't think they have accounted for this. But let's see. They're splitting up into wide elements as well.
Yeah, it looks like 2 groups, north and south.
Yeah. Let's have a look at what the Iranians are doing. Oh, they're looking real good too. Look at those Hornets. Oh, I see tanks being dropped in the distance. Alright, let's have a look. Both teams are aggressing. Let's Iranians going for a pretty much like a file on their ingress. ETF gone wide.
Well, fingers crossed they don't get separated. The risk you take with these big pincers, you know, for your who's controlling the middle, very easy
Indeed.
for the opposing team to, just finish off a single flank.
Tell you what, the Jets are gating pretty hard. Some nice tight flying there with Breeze and his wingman. Let's have a look at them closer here. There we go. Essentially, they're split up into a box. Do you see that, Rich? Separation, yep. 43 kilometers between the flanks. Trailer separation, 20 clicks. So it's a... wouldn't call it a box, but close enough. Little rectangle. It's a very, pretty defensive-oriented formation, I would say. The trailing elements are keeping a good distance. They're all gating, so... Okay, they've slowed down, so... Cookie is flying pretty slowly, as you can see. Breeze is still gating. The Iranians are cruising. They're not pushing hard. This is Riker and Breeze on the far right flank.
There's low slow grinder maybe, since everyone's sort of cruising in.
Yeah. Well, the Jeffs are not going on a slow grinder. They're pushing gate. Almost all the way.
Still getting? Oh, I see, yeah. Ooh.
Only Cookie is flying really slow. I think he's trying to gain more distance.
Oh,
he's basically falling back.
Disconnect on the ETF side.
Disconnect on the ETF side? Shit.
Yep, he's able to come back.
Who did we lose? Oh, the fourth guy.
Yep, but he did not enter the bubble, so he's free to rejoin.
Oh shit. Yeah, they should. But make it quick, buddy. Rejoin. We don't want to have we don't want to have power play shorthand.
Nope.
The Iranians. If I was the Iranians, I'd be pushing gate now. Alright, they are entering the bubble shortly. ETF are in. The first element just entered the bubble. As we can see, they're crossing into the circle. The Iranians are already with their lead element in the bubble. Let's have a look and see what the what the Iranian Air Force are up to. Oh, what a big formation. You can see that file. They're doing an altitude separation. I've got a lot of fighters. Medium, I have some fighters. Low. Some fighters are... You're watching that, yeah?
Yeah, I can see it too. So I wonder if that's going to hinder the sorting at all.
Indeed.
I don't think they're the same range though, so could sort by range.
Breeze and Riker are still staying tight. They're at about 10,000 meters. Nice two-ship on the southern flank. Now let's see where's Electrobull. The Iranians are in a really altitude-separated wall. This is the other two-ship. That's Dizzy and Bull. Let's see what we can come up with here.
Seems a lead group of IIAF and us splitting up.
The Jeffs finally managed to go supersonic after all that gating, man. They take a while to get there. Now they're back. Subsonic. Oh, he's just dropped his tanks. Dizzy just dropped his tanks there. Or is it she? I kind of forgot.
I'm not sure. I think they do have a female pilot.
They have a female pilot, right? ETF. Yeah, I think that's her. I think
it may be.
I think we fought against her in that 2v2.
The 2v2, yeah.
Yeah. That was good fun.
That was great fun, absolutely.
All right, here we go.
I just noticed, we just check Dizzy's center line when able.
Dizzy's center line? Hold on a second, let me have a look.
I wonder what that is.
What the hell is that? Is that a jammer pod?
No, I don't know. That's smoke pod, maybe.
What is that thing? Anyway, it looks like a bomb.
Oh, air-to-ground weapons are banned, so if that does get launched, I don't know. We'll have to see.
What is that actually?
I have no clue. I guess we're going to find out. Let's see. It's all to play for now.
Anyone knows?
It has a rocket motor on it.
Yeah, it does. It has fins. Wherever it is, she might not want to use it. Okay, she's turning.
This is getting interesting.
Okay, they're doing a cross block.
Yep.
Interesting. ETF are doing a north to south cross block. I can see the other element in front of us now on our 11 o'clock high. So Riker and Breeze just turned north, and Electrobull and Dizzy just turned south. The Iranians are kind of doing the same thing. Their first group, they're not even shooting. It's almost like they're just trying to see who takes the first shot. And guess we'll have to have a look and see who does. Well, a lot of acrobatics happening here. Cookie is in cover, he's the only fighter. Aspen is rushing in as fast as possible from the home plate, but okay, here we go.
Single center line.
First SD-10 out from Riker. I can immediately tell you already that missile is not gonna be a factor. They're maneuvering hard.
Wow, look at that SD-10 loft. My man.
I see it, man. It's lofting hard too. Look at that. What is he doing? He's shooting the space station? That's surely not gonna hit. That's a bit too ambitious of a loft, don't you think?
Like artillery.
No way. It's like an artillery round. It's gonna lose all speed, man. It's not gonna get there.
It's on Starship.
Yeah, Starship is already defensive. Seagull is turning in, so is Hero. The Iranians are breaking a little low. I think they're kind of trying to... yeah, they're sort of a little bit defensive here. I feel like they're a little bit panicked, maybe. I don't think they are coordinated as good as the ETF guys at the moment, from what I could see in their maneuvers. Let's have a look and see what they're doing here. Alright, here we go. This is Starship. Let's see what Seagull is up to. Hero is down here low. That's where Seagull is as well. Both of them are in a kind of fighting wing formation. That's what we're looking at right now. So the Iranians are responding, but ETF kind of have them pincered. And here we go. The first Phoenix comes off the rail. I've got a Phoenix coming out. I've got a Phoenix. This one, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this Phoenix here. It's on Breeze. There's a 120 as well on Breeze. ETF Southern Elements starting to notch. You've got Electrobull coming in from the north. Do you see that?
Yep.
But there's Helldog just foxed. Helldog's just responded. He's trying to cover. Helldog's just responded because he's trying to cover their flank on their right. So he's foxed another Phoenix, as we can see. I don't think that's gonna hit. Hero is turning north. Look at this. Hero is turning north from the flank. I think Iranians have just decided they're gonna attack the northern group. Yeah. Okay, Breeze has recommitted. Oh, Phoenix out. Phoenix out from Leon. That's interesting. On who is that? Phoenix out on Breeze. Breeze is defensive. Leon is defensive too. Let me find Breeze here. Where is he? Here he is. He's in the hills. He's notching.
Oh no, team kill. It was active off the rail on a friendly there.
Team kill? Holy shit. Leon, did Leon just kill his teammate?
Yep, active.
Ah, fuck. Low. Now this is trouble. This is gonna be trouble now.
Well,
Breeze is still pressing. We're looking at him right now. There's a Phoenix out on Breeze, but I don't think that's gonna track. There's an SD-10 due north on Helldog. I'm gonna have to check what the hell Helldog is doing. Is it gonna work? Helldog is going defensive. Come on, Helldog. Get out of there. That SD-10's nasty. Believe me, I know for a fact. I think he's just about gonna make it too. Yeah, Helldog. Pull some G's, buddy. Where's that SD-10? I see it. I see it coming. I see it. There it is.
Right
there it is.
Yes,
there it is.
Oh, just enough.
Oh, nicely done, buddy.
Perfect defense.
Perfect defense. In the meantime, aim-120 out on Breeze. Breeze needs to notch hard here. It's tracking. Breeze needs to notch good here to defeat this missile. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's reacquired.
Oh, man, look at that. 120 go. He's trying.
I can hear him, man. He's just running, I think. He just outran. Ah, there he is. There he is. He just notched it. Nicely done. And he's hot again.
On track of him, though.
Seagull's in there. Seagull is in big trouble, bro.
This is
Seagull is in big trouble. Very risky here. Seagull is in big trouble. He's got SD-10s on him hard. I see that missile. He's gonna have to run. He's gonna have to run. He's gonna have to do something. That SD-10 is coming up his tailpipe. He's gonna have to eat it. Oh, that SD-10. Boom. See how good that missile is, man. Woo. Here we go. That's a nice kill by Breeze. Oh, and now ETF are just rushing in, man. They're constantly pushing here. Helldoc is responded. Breeze is defensive. He's got a missile out. Helldoc is in trouble. Helldoc's gonna eat it, man. He's gonna eat an SD-10. Boom. Helldoc is down. Helldoc is down. Phoenix not tracking Breeze. He's notched it. That Phoenix is dead. I can see it. Look at it. Look at it burn. Look at that Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, and Breeze just skates an SD-10 at Starship as well. For good measure. You know, he just skated an SD-10 at Starship. Where is that SD-10? Where is the nastiest one? Oh, Starship defense. Or does he? No, he's dead. He crashes. Oh my god. What's happening here? Isaac is being pressed hard. Oh, Isaac is the only fighter left on the Iranian side, man. He's in big trouble, bro. He's got SD-10s all over the place. He's got actives, though. Can he do anything? He's got his air brake out. I'm not sure that's a smart move. He's in big trouble. Look at that. Aspen is not even gonna enter the fight.
Nope.
Isaac is in trouble, man. Get that air brake out, buddy. He's Foxton aim-120. He's braking left. aim-120 is tracking Breeze. Where is that aim-120? Ah, man, there's so many SD-10s. Here it is, here it is. It's tracking. I think Breeze is notching hard. Probably gonna just notch it. Look at that, missile defeated. Look at that, Jeff. Look at it, he just turns away and the missile is notched. Do you see that? It's not tracking.
Yeah.
Wow. And poor Isaac here. I mean, there's a missile on his 6. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it promptly hit him up his tailpipe in about 3, 2, 1.
He's got 4, he's got 6 Gs on. He's got
what?
Yeah,
what?
Yeah. Perfect.
He made it. Yes, baby. Come on, Isaac. Oh, come on. Come on, buddy. Kill him. Oh, nice try, nice try. He did all he could, man. Oh, boom. Ouch.
Well,
and ETF pretty much clean sweep the round. They didn't even need help of Aspen. He might as well RTB. He just came in and he's now RTB. Lol.
Pretty much. We need some more SD-10s, guys. I got them.
Man, that was a good showing by ETF.
Absolutely. I think we missed it, but I think we do lose Riker here. He does end up eating.
We lost Riker?
Yeah. Helldog's last stand. He managed to get 2 Phoenixes off at Riker and Breeze.
Let me have a look. All right, let's see.
I wonder what the weapons are like.
Okay, Iranians started out kind of defensive. ETF just kept splitting them on 2 fronts. A lot of missiles being fired. The Phoenixes don't track. The Iranians are shooting back. They're trying to work those Jeffs. But as soon as the Jeff gets within range of like 20 clicks, that SD-10, that's a nasty missile. You know, it's the best missile in DCS. And this is where it all went wrong. A team kill. Oh my
yeah, that's
god.
not what you need at the very beginning.
Active off the rail. That's not what you want to do with a Phoenix, buddy. Oh no. That's just unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. Look at these Phoenixes. They're not tracking. That Jeff has just got such a low signature that you just can't track him. Even he's flying hot onto you. And the ones that do track, he just notches them with terrain. In the meantime, that was close. That was really close on Hell Dog. Isaac tries to support. Electrobull goes defensive. But the thing is, every SD-10 that's fired their way, they have to defend real hard. Like, this missile is really nasty, man. He almost gets splashed here. And by then, Seagull is all by himself versus two bandits. He tries to stay in the notch. He's got no support. He cannot do anything with SD-10s flying his way from that range. You cannot outrun it. You can't do anything. That's like a what? 12-click shot, 6-mile shot. That SD-10 is super nasty at that range. And at that point, Isaac here is coming around from the north. Helldog is trying to work, man, as much as he can with those Phoenixes, but he himself gets popped by an SD-10. That's from Riker. And I think Riker eats a Phoenix in the ass, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Yeah, okay. Riker eats a Phoenix. Starship now is left alone versus Breeze, and once again... Oh! That SD-10 shut down the Phoenix. Holy shit. Arena defense. Oh, and Starship just C-fits into the ground. Wow. Okay. Then we know what happens from here. Poor Isaac just... He just couldn't do it. He just had too much. Too much to do. Too much to do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, so what do we have here? Alright, so what is it now? They got a lot of gas, I think, to make it. What do you think, Rich?
Well, S-Pen never got into the fight, so
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's the...
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think that South group, you know how it usually happens, while the North is keeping them busy, they're just working the knife in. And they got to a point, as you say, you know, they get within range. And then while IIAF are defending from the north, they're flying straight into the south.
Electrobull didn't even fire a single missile. Breeze launched all his actives. Dizzy launched almost all her actives. And then Aspen obviously didn't even shoot.
Yeah, due to an unfortunate disconnect there at the beginning.
Yeah. Is Dizzy still carrying that munition? Oh yeah, she is. Alright, they're dropping some weapons here. Let's see how... obviously Aspen's gonna make it, no matter what.
I'd be very surprised if he didn't.
Yeah, they've got about 200 clicks to fly from the main formation, obviously. I'm not counting Aspen, because all he did was just take off. Hmm. The Iranians are gonna have to mix it up.
Yeah, not an easy setup to counter.
Yeah.
Like without doing something very unique tactically, I think.
Yeah, it's the perfect grinder aircraft in this format, you know, the Jeff.
Yeah.
Because he can keep you at range, he can defend easily, and he can just notch you so easily. So you just have to notch, shoot, rinse and repeat until you are essentially close enough where he eats that SD-10. So I think the Iranians need to use a bit more terrain when they get, when they get a little towards the end game. If they can prolong the fight for another 5 minutes, instead of getting a loss like they did early because of that team kill, I think then the Jeff will have trouble with fuel, and then the fight starts to be a little bit different. As you can see, the Breeze already is dumping his weapon, so pretty sure they're pretty low on gas.
Yeah, I think without needing to do anything crazy, it's going to be a resource fight, missiles and fuel.
Yeah.
For IIAF here.
Well, that's where, the Tomcat's gonna have a lot more gas. Just run them around a little bit. Let them chase you around the map a little bit, because when they do that, they're gonna be out of gas. So I think Iranians just need to keep their distance and just respond, but not get sucked in too fast into that dirty fight, you know. But it's a lot harder, or a lot easier said than done, because the missile of Jeff is just so good.
True. Well, it requires the discipline to, not get too tangled up. Because again, the Jeff low fuel and not very fast, so it should be plausible then, like you say, to drag them around a bit.
Yeah.
But well, yeah, as you say, easier said than done.
Indeed. Someone's got his air brakes out and he's gating. Probably a little oops moment. Electroball just flew around and didn't fire a single missile. Lol. Someone's saying that this is carrying smoke. A smoke shield? Is that what this is?
Oh, so that's what it was. It was a smoke pod.
Is that what it looks like? Looks kind of weird.
I think so.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. I see that. Smoke pod's on now. It's blue.
Represent.
Can you dump the smoke pod? I guess you can just jettison it anytime. You feel like you need to. Alright, how close are they to the runway here? Let's have a look. There we go, they're pretty close now. They're doing a little flyover. Here's Sochi. Alright, Cookie's coming in. It is heavy cloud cover, isn't it, Rich?
Yep, absolutely.
So let's see what he does here. He's right over the runway, Cookie.
Don't dive too steep. Not a race, so maybe it is for them. Who can get on the ground first?
Breeze is also descending. Dizzy is still she's still getting dizzy with her smoke. In the meantime, I think Cookie is on approach here. Let's watch Cookie. I think he's setting up for approach on runway 06, I believe. The 06.
Check the runways for you.
Air brakes are out. Runway is pretty close.
Yes.
Runway is really close. A little quick. A little quick here. Oh.
But don't slow down too much.
Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Some power would be nice now. Like 250. It's a tricky approach, man. There we go. Nice and easy. Comes that chute. Alright, Cookie is down. Looks like Aspen's coming in next. Where is Aspen here? Here we go. Trojan Nobody is like, they clearly practiced their BBR, but they didn't practice their ILS approaches. Well, certainly not Cookie. He was too busy eating cookies, bro. But it seems that Aspen has. Aspen's coming in nice and good here, I think. I think he's on a good glide slope, actually. He's got his speed at about 460 kilometers an hour. I'll tell you what, he's pretty heavy. He's got his fuel tank, he's got his missiles. You know, he ain't... It ain't exactly cakewalk. Let's have a look at what he's doing here. A nice scenery. Just off the coast of Sochi. In bad weather. Oh yeah. That's a little quick for an approach, if you ask me. I think he'll be fine. Hey, thanks for the follow, Miguel. Just in time to watch this Jeff touchdown. Runway 06. Here we go. Nice and easy. Get that shootout. The shoot doesn't stay on too long, does it, Rich?
No.
Oh, I think Breeze is coming in next. Yep, he's on a short finals already. They land here pretty quick, like 300 kilometers an hour.
I think they do have drag chutes, don't they?
Yeah.
It's a shortish runway. It's not the worst though. I don't think we'll be having any mishaps. Fingers crossed.
Lol, what the hell? I think he busted his gear. Lol. Yep. I think Breeze busted his gear.
Oh yeah, the classic Jeff squat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeff is so flimsy. What is this? Oh my god. Well.
It looks like it's got stronger gear than the F16, doesn't it? Strange.
Yeah. This is... I think she still got her that smoke pot on. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Say goodbye to your frame rate when
I know, man.
we're on the ground.
I see the other Jeff below as well. Smoking like... You don't need a smoke pot for the Jeff. Look how smoky the other Jeff is just below.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going around. What's she doing? She's going around. Is she? Yep.
Looks to be.
Yeah, she definitely is.
Maybe Electro Ball going in first.
Yeah, Electroball's in. Oops. Just checking something here. There we go. All right, here we go. Our last customer. Where are we? No, she's coming in. Nice and easy. All right. It's safe to say ETF playing that round. Nice and clean. All right, guys, we got to take a short break while we reload the server for round number 2. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back for round 2 of Iranian Air Force versus ETF. ETF lead 1-0. We're back on the server. I had a chance to get myself some something to munch on. Getting hungry. Bit more sushi. So Rich, what do the Iranians need to do to have a chance here? Looks like the Jap horde. Looks like the Jap horde's hard to stop it.
Well, there's a mixture of things, isn't it, that we were discussing. But stuff that can be done now, right this second, from what I've seen, I'm guessing it's resources, missiles and fuel. But can they hold off ETF long enough to take advantage of either or? Well, that's it, isn't it? That's the question.
Mm-hmm. All right, what do we got here? I'm gonna follow the Iranians on this one. They're taxing already. That's good to see.
Does seem
hey, Atomic Yeti.
That box rather early, so it would allow, if the Iranians stick together, it would allow them to pick a flank very early.
Yeah.
Maybe confuse the formation. But apart from that, yeah, not much they can do apart from play for missiles and fuel right now. This second, about a massive game plan change up.
Yeah, I agree. Let me know if you get a second feed up, Rich. We can give it a go.
Gotcha.
Or we can just... I think it was okay. I was able to follow most of the action there.
Yeah.
I did miss the team kill. I didn't expect it, man. Like, the team kill just came out of nowhere. I was like, where did that come from?
Well, we've seen it before.
It was very unfortunate.
We've had matches in the past, haven't we, when a Phoenix has gone active off the rail without a target, or maybe even it is locked, but that Phoenix, it will just kill the first thing it sees. Yeah, man. It's a risk, but yeah, has consequence, quite rather grave consequences when it goes wrong.
Hey man, don't be shy. You're always welcome to chat here. Alright, here we go. Let me see if I can get a nice vantage point for this takeoff. With our camera. Is that a C5 Galaxy sitting on the tarmac? What is that? It is? No. No, it's not. No, it's a tanker.
Oh yeah,
it's a KC-135 MPRS or whatever it's called.
I think we do have a C-17 hiding somewhere.
Alright, here we go, here we go. Let's get nice and tight here on these boys. Oh yeah, look at those Tomcats. They look mean. I gotta say, the Phoenix is such a big missile.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a monster.
Well, it's got nothing on the R40 though, man.
The R40, oh boy. Yeah, man, bring in that MiG-25.
Oh, one day, surely. That will be a module and a half.
Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. What did I just do there? Where am I looking? What did I just do? I went to Krasnodar. Jeez! What am I doing in Krasnodar? Lol. I was supposed to be at Sochi, I went to Krasnodar.
Teleported away.
Yeah, when I was typing. I don't know what happened there. Here we go. Tomcats are rolling. Tomcats are rolling. My camera is somewhere else. I'm trying to find them. Here we go. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can catch this Tomcat here. They're gating straight. Oof. And DCS cameras sometimes can be a real pain in the ass. Oh, wait a minute. Is it just me? Did I watch that Hornet? Holy crap, that Hornet had some serious trouble with the wake. Oof.
Got a lift on those wings.
Lol.
It'd be a shame if the air got turbulent.
Oh yeah. Now let's try with the last lone F-16 and all the wake, all the weight on his shoulders. Come on, buddy.
All the wake on his shoulders too.
All the wake on his shoulders, not the weight, the wake. Let's see. Man, look at that flame. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
At this speed, not affected at all. Nice and easy. The Iranians going for quite a lot of backs. Let's have a look how they're setting up. L-Dog. Hero. Here we go. Keep an eye out, Rich, on what ETF are doing in case something's happening.
Looks like it's the same setup.
Same setup? Yeah, copy. 2x2, yeah?
2x2 with stingers, yeah. I think somebody using a bit of SA in the clouds here. They're climbing a bit steep.
I see that tank falling. I see that tank falling. The Iranians are basically going for a wide wall formation, different altitudes. I see them doing this. You can see the contrails across the sky. You can see them all. There they are. Oof. It's like the Iranian Armada. I tell you what, they're not gonna back down, are they? They're down 1-0, but they're not gonna back down.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can have a closer fight this round.
hopefully, no disconnects either. That's
Oh,
never
yeah.
fun.
Yeah. ETF taking a little wider offset. Oh no, they're not. It's just that. What's the
They're cross block, aren't they?
Yeah, there's 60 click separation. They're pretty wide, I'd say. So.
This is what I was saying, because I imagine for IIAF now, they now have this on SA, so they could pick a flank wherever, north or south to try and offset one of the groups. But I think they're going to end up doing that cross block anyway. Well, if they're doing the cross block to avoid long-range Phoenixes, offsetting a flank now, especially when they're separated 60 clicks apart, will completely nullify that, because they're not going to be able to notch into each other. And it may even get them even more separated. So, there's one element that's going to have to fly, into the bullseye. So, yeah.
Well, the Iranians are...
Full steam ahead, it seems.
Yeah, full steam ahead. I don't think they need to be so fast on their fuel conservation. I think they... Then again, they are cruising. They're not gaining anymore. There's a couple fighters still gaining. They're trying to catch up. They have 16. He dropped one of his bags already. Tomcat's not yet. Yeah, here they are. Flying pretty slow. Oh, what a beauty. This is a great screenshot material right here. That Tomcat streaking across the sky alongside his mates.
All the aircrafts, yeah.
I gotta love their skins though. Nice. I like the Tomcat painted this way.
Yeah.
Than in US Navy colors. It would be nice to see MiG-29s. If I was Iranian squadron, I'd be flying Tomcat Ace and MiG-29s. For max hardcore.
Sure. Well, the IIAF, they did, before the match, they did request F-14As. Unfortunately, on how we got things set up here, we were unable to get that sorted for them. But,
they requested A's?
Yeah,
wow.
I think 1A. I don't think they wanted all A's, but they did request a single
1A.
model.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know if there's something more to that, but unfortunately, I didn't have the time to sort that for them.
Yeah, I see. There we go.
Yeah, looking at the picture, if I was IIAF, I'd get everybody coming down south, because just look how spread ETF are. Like,
they're very spread.
They are asking for a...
Yeah. They're very spread, but they're going 2 by 2. I think their missiles have the range to assist when they cross into each other,
Yeah.
So they can keep more distance, actually, just by virtue of that.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got the Iranians setting up on one end. We've got ETF cruising to the AO. ETF just entered the bubble. Iranians are almost at bullseye already. They're pushing in pretty hard. I see some movement. We're riding with Hero. He's right in the middle. Following his lead. They're splitting up. Looks like they're moving. They're all splitting up now.
Yep. So they're going to take it head on.
You can see those streaks going in all different directions now. You don't often see a Hornet doing Mach 1.
The Hornet.
This is Isaac here. I think the Iranians just need to play the long game, you know?
Yeah, I think so
ETF
too,
just dropped their tanks.
I would have missed with disadvantage.
Yeah. ETF boys just dropped their tanks. Look at this.
Yeah, it looks like they're setting up now, ready to go.
Yeah.
I wonder when they're going to do. Are they going to do that cross block?
I'm not so sure whether they're gonna do it just yet. They are very widespread now.
Yeah.
Separation is like 65 kilometers between the elements. And about 30. Oh, here we go. We've got the first Phoenix out. Let's see what it looks like from Leon's perspective. Leon's just foxed the Phoenix. I'm pretty sure that Phoenix is not gonna do anything.
But if
I'm not even
starts defending, here we go. Is this the cross block? Yeah, here it is. So
yeah, they're defending the Phoenix, man. The ETF are already moving. They know it's coming. They know it's coming surely.
yeah. So now they're going to tighten up now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what Falcon does here. I suspect he's pitching up. He's going to be looking for a shot. I'd wait with the Phoenixes. Get closer, much closer. The other elements have dropped their tanks as well for ETF, as you can see.
Yep.
Dropping their tanks there.
Oh, they're turning back in relatively early.
Yeah, that Phoenix is. That Phoenix is still. Is it still tracking? Looking at it. I don't think it is it?
Negative. The notch defeated the radar.
Yeah, if only it can go active now, it'll be
yeah.
It will be risky as fuck. SD10 out on the north. SD10 out far north.
Now, I'd say IIAF want to get everybody north.
Helldog is maneuvering. Leon's just foxed. Maybe look at what he's doing. Here's Leon. He just foxed the Phoenix. He's pressing middle. Okay, here we go. Okay, Leon is focusing his attention by going northbound, while Isaac and Hero are going south. I would say ETF are pinned down on one flank, man.
Yeah, they didn't close.
Iranians need to push northern flank. There's
they need to go north now.
There's a dangerous Phoenix coming from Leon.
Yeah,
Leon is still pressing. He's still got. It's guiding.
Negative. I think it's just lost track.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, the radar was defeated before pitbull.
Okay.
Yeah, like this isn't good. Can IIAF though?
Yeah.
That's the real question.
ETF are still pushing in.
North
Look at this.
group now.
North group are running in hard. They're gonna be shooting. They're gonna be shooting any second. I'll tell you what. We're gonna see a shot from Breeze right any fucking second here. Surely. We're gonna see a shot from Breeze any moment here. No doubt about it. Unless he's... Look, they're very defensive. Look at that. There's a shot. There's a Phoenix out. There's actually a Phoenix out from Helldog. But that's on the southern flank.
I thought you'd want to be notching towards Bullseye at this point because you're getting further and further apart here.
Falcons defended that SD10. Look how much work he had to do just to defend that fucking thing.
Yeah.
The Phoenix is tracking to Electrobull, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna hit. ETF are down pretty low now. We're watching Breeze. They're more or less at medium altitude. The two of them. They're still pushing in.
Ooh, this is gonna
Let's see whether.
Leon.
Oh, he's gonna shoot now. He's gonna shoot. I see a fox coming out of Breeze. There it is. There it is.
There it is.
Leon is in big fucking trouble. He's gonna shoot a Phoenix in response.
I don't think it's gonna track due to how
he's in big trouble, bro. He's in big trouble.
Oh no, SD10's going for the Phoenix.
Oh, what? What?
Yeah.
Boom!
A quirk,
I caught that, man. Jesus Christ, what is that?
We have another Phoenix out from the... Oh, is that on the cover? Falcon, we've got a Phoenix out. Yes, it's on Aspen, the cover.
I see that there's also an AIM-120 out on Dizzy, but she's maneuvering. I don't think that's gonna do anything. I see a high Phoenix from the north. I see it. You know what? That's gonna hurt. That might hurt. That might hurt. Aspen is gonna be in trouble. Don't tell me it's gonna hit the other Phoenix. Don't tell me it's gonna hit the SD10, no?
But Aspen's in trouble.
Okay.
Aspen's in trouble because that Phoenix is active
Oh
now.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I see that, I see that, I see that. Let's see if a Phoenix can score a high altitude kill here. This is the best chance it's ever gonna get.
No, it's slowing down.
Best chance it's ever gonna get. I see him, I see him. I see it.
Job, though.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it.
Launch from Falcon and Hell Dog on North Group.
Yeah, Northern Group is getting pushed. The Iranians are really working hard.
Oh, they're really closing in on South Group as well.
Oh yeah, I see that. Wait a minute, look at this. There's an A120, strong A120 out south. Oh, another Phoenix was intercepted, bro.
Yep.
What the hell? All right, here we go. We've got an A120 hard. We got an A120. He's maneuvering hard. I see that Jeff in the distance. Oh, notched.
Hero needs some G's, and he needed them yesterday. Hero's been hit.
Oh, Hero's been hit.
Eagles attempting
I missed that totally.
And he succeeds.
Let me get a push satellite here. Oh, this is better. Oh, SD10's coming out. SD10's coming out for everybody. This one's gonna hit.
Hard.
Boom, he's dead.
Flash in the north.
Phoenix.
For ETF.
Phoenix notched. What's happening South Group, man? Okay.
Right now they're making another
oh,
push.
another loss there.
Trades.
There's some trades happening, but man, those Phoenixes are just getting notched. Look at that. They're all just getting notched. Helldog is alone now. Helldog is alone now.
Seagull being engaged by Dizzy. Don't think Seagull sees it in the south. Oh.
Seagull is in trouble.
The terrain either.
What's happened? Oh, Seagull's down. He fit. Fuck. Wow.
So it's 3 versus 1 in the south. ETF favor.
Yeah. I see that. There's a lot of action here north. Helldog is in big fucking trouble. He's a dead man. He's not gonna do anything. He's dead. SD10. Boom. No chance.
Isaac isn't seeing the SD10 out from Cookie. Dragon bag.
Yeah, he's about to die as well. Isaac, poor guy.
Smack. Free.
Smack in the ass. Boom.
Jeez, those missiles are fast.
That's it. GG.
Yeah, that was...
That's how easy it was.
Turn of a... Yeah.
Just get close enough, SD10. Goodbye.
Absolutely.
They can't respond because they have no missiles that can counter it on kinematics. The Phoenix is trash.
Yeah.
The A120C is close up high, but down low it's nowhere near. And then it can be more easily notched than an SD10 as well.
I think IIAF in the south should have been less aggressive and just kept.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. They looked good in the north, but they just couldn't score a kill because all the Phoenixes were just being notched.
But I think ETF were unable to, if they needed it, they were unable to support each other on the 2 flanks there down the middle.
Yeah,
so
true. It was 2 3v3s. And on both flanks they won.
Because that's it, isn't it? Going head to head with the SD10, no matter what you're carrying, it's not easy.
No, it's not.
But
is there an RTB now?
Positioning wise, it felt pretty good for IIAF there, but yeah, that's it, isn't it? Position don't matter.
I think they pulled back too much and then they just made it into 2 isolated 3v3s.
Yeah.
And they just can't. They're just not gonna be able to outgun those Jeffs with SD10s. You know, funny enough, the Jeff is hard to outgun it. Such a small fighter. But in this format, I think she's definitely...
Absolutely. With only 4 actives.
Yeah, it suits her really well. It's perfect for her, actually. How much more? Which room do we have here? They're all rejoining. The party's getting started already. Dizzy's got her smoke pods on, obviously.
Party
Lol.
smoke.
I've got 160 clicks to fly, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it.
Yeah, 6 aircraft up, but then one of them's got that fuel.
Oh yeah. Well, let's have a quick look at what actually happened here. We're gonna rewind. We missed some of the action. No, because it was just too hard to keep track. on two fronts.
It all just went down in a matter
Let's have a
of
look at what
seconds.
happened north. Okay, so here Iranians had them pinned down due north at this point here. And this is where I thought, okay, you know what? They should just all press north, cut them off with Seagull and Falcon, at least a 4-ship. When the southern group here started to go defensive. And that's what they kind of tried to do. They went for some Phoenixes, some good Phoenixes too. This one was the closest, but it just wasn't good enough. It was really close to Aspen. I'll tell you what, if this was an old Phoenix, I think Aspen would be dead. But this is not an old Phoenix. In the meantime, SD-10s are flying out hard, and you can see. Look at this. Couple of missiles were being shut down by SD-10s. Look at this.
Yeah, an interesting quirk for sure.
What is that missile doing? Wait, I'm hearing something. Hold on a second. Lol. There's some missiles being fired or something here.
Probably dropping payload.
Yeah.
Rail launchers.
Alright, then. So then, Phoenix gets shut down. Wait, one Phoenix gets shut down. Second Phoenix gets shut down. What the fuck? Like, come on.
Phoenix right now, Jesus,
What the fuck, man? That is just bullshit. And look, there's an SD-10. How can this missile make a 180-degree turn and still maintain Mach 1.2? And if you're flying into it, you're gonna die. It's flying Mach 1.2. What the hell?
That's bad.
How is this missile doing this? How the fuck is this missile doing this, ED? Wow. I mean, seriously? It's look, it can fly. It flew 50% back of the where it came from. It made a 180 and it keeps on flying. And it shoots down Phoenixes. Oh man. What the hell? And then they all just got splashed. Look at this. 1 and 1. Oh, this one was close. This Phoenix though notched by Breeze. Real close too. Another SD-10. Man, I mean, look, Falcon must have been cursing, bro. He fired 3 Phoenixes. No, he fired, or let me he fires one here, okay? Gets shut down. That's a good Phoenix, man. That's a hard Phoenix to defeat. He's close. Look at his range to, he's 20 clicks away. That is a hardcore Phoenix he fired. It gets shut down. Okay, never mind. Look at this. Then, Helldog does the same thing. Fires. His Phoenix gets shut down, right? Then Falcon fires. Finally, another Phoenix. And then he just breaks his wings. Oh, no. No wonder. That's what happened. He just breaks his wings. Oh, boy. Yeah, he had them pressed really good, too. And then, unfortunately for Helldog, he just couldn't do anything, man. As soon as he gets close enough. Those SD-10, I mean, they're hitting him with Mach 3. If you're firing from medium altitude like this, like Aspen was, that's impossible. You cannot... Look how good that missile turns. It doesn't bleed speed at all. And goodbye. There's nothing you can do. You're caught with that range to that missile. Same thing with Isaac. Boom, no chance. Look, he fires an A120 in response. They're equal altitude, more or less. But he fires on the wrong bandit. He fires on Electrobull, and Cookie just snipes him with a SD-10. Boom. And an A120 just doesn't have the legs. See, look at that. The A120 just... The A120 has... As soon as it turns, it loses a lot of speed, because look how it has to go against the airflow. You can see the difference in how the missiles react. I think it's because of the modeling of the control surfaces. So it's clear to me the SD-10 does not follow the same physics, man. It does not make those kind of turns. It's so smooth. It gets notched. That can happen at least. Notched here pretty well by Seagull.
Yeah, good fuck.
Yeah. The Iranians tried hard. I tell you what though, another CFIT. They lost... How many aircraft do they lost to CFITs?
Yeah,
1, 2. Oh boy. That's where it all went wrong, man. They CFIT a lot of aircraft. That's pretty unfortunate, I'd have to say. Wow. Okay. Alright, here we go. PTF, I'm gonna try to put on an air show here, guys, for us. Here we go. Lol, is it just me? Look at that blue smoke. What's going on here? Is it that bug again?
Yep, it seems to be. Something off with the smoke pod. Because everyone else's contrails are fine.
Yeah, what's going on? Why is Dizzy's contrail so dizzy? It's so dizzying. Why
That's
is it?
true, they are
look,
dizzy.
look, her engine smoke is okay, but not her pod. What is that?
Wake up.
Something's wrong here with DCS physics. ED, please fix.
Please fix. Yeah. Go home, smoke pod, you're drunk.
They've got their pods though. This time around they all took their pods, or some of them at least did. So they're trying to light up the sky in ETF colors. I think these are their colors, isn't it?
Yep. Oh man, just noticed Dizzy's helmet.
Oh yeah.
Spirals.
Yeah. I don't know. It's obviously a bug with one aircraft doing this. Lol.
Yeah. Well, you know how it is with DCS. Always gonna have technical issues.
I wanna have to watch it from an angle where it looks legit, because there's something going on with that middle.
See, what heading are they on? Yeah, they just right a bit and line up.
Mm-hmm.
Then no doubt someone else would then be having issues.
Yeah. Passing the AWACS. Hey, Isaac. Must be the same Isaac that was flying just now.
That's likely.
Here we go, the winning formation. Hey, Ali Leon. ETF already RTB, bro. There's nobody else left to stream apart from them because they won. Well, they need to land to win, but I'm pretty sure they will. So at the moment, we're just watching them boomerang in their jets. All kinds of funny things. They're about 20 clicks from the runway. Here we go.
Also been informed on the other match, One True Pony versus number 15. We currently have one on the board for OTP.
OTP is up by 1 round.
Up by 1 round, yeah.
Oh, it's a long match.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure what these guys are up to here.
Looks dangerous. Sure, they're professionals there, so it'll be good.
I gotta say, this was a commanding performance by ETF.
Absolutely. No aircraft lost, I think.
No, they've lost. No, on the last round, no aircraft lost. Yeah, previous round, I think they had 1 or 2 losses.
They
but
lost, I don't count the disconnect. Is what you do.
Yeah, indeed.
But yeah, absolutely. Jeff definitely.
I'll tell you, in this format, Jeff is going to be hard to beat until ED actually sorts out the seeker on that SD10, and also its CFD and maneuvering. I think it's a little bit too OP at the moment.
Definitely has a lot of. What surprised me is I knew up high SD10 was really nasty, but also down low. As you were seeing on the tap view there versus the 120.
The SD10 wins hands down, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I've learned something today.
You can't outrun it. Like, you fire an M120, you think you've got the advantage on him, same range, he goes defensive, you go defensive. If you try to run, you get an SD10 up your tailpipe. He runs, M120 doesn't get him. Because it just has a much better and easy.
Yeah. Not shit terrain. Alrighty, we have an aircraft down for ETF, so we'll be taking this round. 2-0.
We have an aircraft down?
Yep, we have ETF Cookie down.
Oh, Cookie's already landed? I thought they're setting up a party. We missed that entirely. Lol. Cookie's like, I ain't playing this. I'm landing. I'm tired. I'm done. Lol. Okay, ETF Breeze is coming in next. There's the runway. There we go. I don't see the runway. Not yet, anyway. There it is. There we go. Let's watch this from the... Oh! It's a little low.
Maybe you got the spindly landing gear.
A little quick there. 300 kilometers an hour.
Plenty of runway, Mazda.
Oh yeah, it's a long runway. And touchdown from Breeze.
Man, that shit doesn't stay active for long, does it?
Aspen's coming in next. He's doing 450 kilometers an hour. Surely that's much too fast, man.
That's pretty spicy.
We're slowing down pretty late.
Imagine the drag chute will compensate. Gotta make sure not to balloon too much.
Here he comes, runway 26. Oh yeah. Aspen got a kill this time in this round. That's nice. At least it wasn't like the first round where he just disconnected and then he took off.
Yeah, that's
only to RTB again. Didn't have to do anything.
Pretty unlucky. But such is life with the internet.
Here comes Dizzy. Here she comes. Oh. There we go. No. Look at her smoke still blowing off the wrong way. Do you see that?
Yeah.
I'm watching her on approach.
And it's only that jet, isn't it?
I'm checking out her rear end.
Oof.
Oh, nice.
Touchdown.
Alright, here comes Riker. Here comes Riker. Nice and good. Nice and easy. And there she comes. Riker planted her nice. He flew her much more to profile.
I think we're gonna be getting.
Did he bust his gear? Oh, look at this!
Yeah, it's the jet.
Oh no, he's bust his gear. He's got off the runway. Electrobull's coming in. Electrobull's landing right behind him. Uh-oh. Man, she's flimsy. That was Buster gears like this.
Yeah, that's why they're coming in so shallow.
Oh
bro.
my god, lol.
The Jeff swat.
GG.
Leg day for Jeff, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I guess she's just not designed for a hard landing, is she? Handle with care, huh?
Handle with care.
That doesn't make me very optimistic as a war machine, if it has to be handled with that much care.
Yep.
So I guess maybe either that is what it is, that's how the gear is, or either ED just didn't model it strong enough. It does seem a little sensitive.
I think maybe the
It's too easy
F16
to
is
snaz.
a bit too strong, and the Jeff is. I don't know, but I'm talking out my ass. Like, what do I know? But that's it, though. You just don't know what airfield we'll be returning to after the mission. It might have got shelled, you know.
Yeah. All right, well, good stuff, Richard. We're gonna do the interview with the.
Yep, both
the
teams
team.
said they're able, so I'll go chase them up now, and we can get underway on that.
Well, this was indeed quite a Jeff party. Congratulations to ETF for taking quite an impressive victory.
Absolutely. Hopefully now teams will start taking the Jeff more seriously.
Oh, I agree. All right, guys, we're going to take a short break. And then we'll get to the interviews, hopefully, with both squad leads. Be back after a short break.
Okay. One sec, guys. You guys can continue without me. I need to go turn my generator off because I've been playing with a generator.
No worries.
All right, guys, we're back for the interview. We've got both squads here. First and foremost, congrats to ETF for a very dominant victory, I would say, with a score of 2-0.
Thank you.
And I do believe this was one of the, at least for me, first time I saw all 6 Jeffs in action. Have you guys done that in other events before? Just taking all Jeffs?
Yeah, we've done 6 Fs before. We just haven't done it in like a year because it just wasn't viable anymore. But when it came back to SATAC and we saw the restrictions, we were like, oh, this is cool. You know, when it switches to no AWACS, that's when we wanted to go to the 6 Fs. But because of the Tomcats bugs, we just switched a bit earlier. But this was the plan all along going into that.
Yeah, I saw you guys flying previously with the 2 Tomcats, but after the last patch, obviously, Tomcats fallen out of favor with a lot of people.
Yeah. I feel like he'll be back though. He just needs a bit of time in the shop, so to speak.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, what was your approach towards this match there by ETF? I saw you guys went in kind of like a pretty defensive box. both times?
Well, we have since we're all in the same airplane, we knew that it was hills, and we were flying mostly based on instruments because of the weather, which is really cool. So we knew that we just needed to keep that coordination really high as much as we could. Be a 3-ship on each side and just coordinate, communicate, and just kind of work together. The SA was really good in the hills. We really never see anyone. Like, no one really hid from us. We knew where everyone was, because we had mixed altitudes. I think the hills was a challenge, because when we flew slightly lower, we didn't really see anything defending, and we had to be slightly higher, which made us a bit, kind of worried me a little bit because of the Phoenixes. We didn't want to be too high, but you don't want to be too low and smash into a hill either, so
Sure.
it was a 50-50.
Right, okay. So you had like 2 flanks, basically, 2 3-ships, so 2 Jeffs in front with a cover, like a Stinger, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Iranian Air Force, you guys went kind of for more, let's say, concentrated formation. What was your thinking going into this?
Helicat, you want to take this?
It's okay. Yeah, first of all, let me congratulate the ETFs for a good match. I've seen it from the live stream. I mean, late live stream, and they did a good job. We got kind of surprised by weather, first of all, and then rest of the things. I think you have already said it on the live reports when you talking about the missiles and the other systems. The defense mechanisms which we take it was take care about the altitude, as well as not getting very close into the ST-10s. But somehow it's work out a bit, but some of our members are just diving in deep into the clouds, and as he mentioned, it was all implemented.
Yeah, I would say that last round, I think you had 2 pilots crashed or CFIT. And in the first round, you had a team kill. So that's kind of basically unsettled you for the match.
Well, team kill, as far as I can see it, I have not seen yet the TAC views, but as far as I can see on the stream, it was shooting into the right place, and suddenly in a midway, the Phoenix is just take the chance and get the other team member, and then turn around and got Pitbull on the other side. And this was unfortunate. We try to not having this, but it's look like Phoenix in these days are killing a teammate much better than adversary.
Yeah, it was. I tell you what, though, in that last round, I think Falcon and Helldog, they unleashed a lot of Phoenixes from higher altitude. The Jeffs were all down. I think it was Riker and Breeze, and there was 3 Phoenixes fired, and they just got intercepted by the SD-10s. It was crazy.
We were fully IFR throughout the whole thing. We were not using like visual. We were just looking at our instruments, and that's how we were flying. Like look down, look like my teammate is feeding me data link, and I'm looking at my screen, and that's how I'm just surviving down low. I could not see anything.
Yeah, I was staying high to give Breeze SA. Yeah.
If I tried to fly visually, I would have died really easily. It was just straight radar and data link and the instrument.
Yeah. And other interesting things which you notice that the ST-10s are just making an 180 degrees with maintaining the speed of 1.5-ish or something like that.
Yeah, I saw it on the stream. It's crazy.
Something crazy. I think ED has already taken a very sweet time to correct all the problems with the other missiles, but not ST-10s.
I think ST-10 didn't get enough CFD work yet, you know?
Exactly.
We call this one the return to home. It's like, the feature on drones, you can just click it and it just comes back. It's the same feature. We want to save money, we get the missile back. They catch it out of the air, actually.
And so the next step, they have to make it in such a way that the missile go back and sit on the wheel.
Man, we don't got much money.
And we can use it again.
Yeah, recharge the battery, go back at it again.
I'll have to go find it, but there is a clip floating around with Mori shooting an SD10 at me, which I then notch, and it does a whole 180, and it hits me on the other side of my airplane. I'll have to go dig that out. I don't think.
Hey, gents.
Oh, hey, kebab.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just be
Kebab,
one
what's up?
sec.
Yep.
Well, you said they're both in SATAC Discord, not with you guys. Sorry.
No worries, bro.
Yeah, we're having an interview. We just finished our match.
Yeah, we just finished ours. Sorry. Sorry,
yeah.
I read it
So
wrong.
you're in the wrong interview room, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. No worries, bro.
All right, give us the update. Who won? Oh well, he left.
I think it's 2-0.
2-0.
guess is
OTP.
To OTP.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But I don't think that's I don't think that's possible anymore due to the new API. But it was still a funny moment. Me and Mari thought it was funny. But SD10 does have that's something weird going on there.
So if it's going in this way, I think all the teams are going to change the aircrafts to Jeff and then getting SD10's advantage to their side. And I think at the end, the ED is going to do something and then ruin all the SD10's parameters. And then everybody goes back to another aircraft or another missiles or something like that.
We
What is
love
it?
fighting them, Jeff, honestly, it's fun. We love fighting them because we know a lot about it. We know what it can do and what it can't
Yeah,
do. So
true.
when we fight
Yeah,
Jeffs, we just know.
And if it was up to us, we would still fight a Tomcat if it didn't get absolutely destroyed in the last.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But what I find fascinating with the Jeff is it's a bit of a sleeper because it's not like he's got this capability. SD10's been in the DCS for how long now, and it has had some changes recently. But I don't think they're that recent.
Well, I think everything else around it just got nerfed. That's why. Like the A120 got nerfed, and then you've got the obviously the Phoenix, the big nerf. So I think that it just stands out more now. And in this format, because you only have 4 actives anyway, it's pretty much perfect for you know.
That's definitely. Imagine Breeze, right, Cookie. Imagine that's a big deciding factor for you to fly Jess due to the 4 active restriction. That looking at everything together does favour the Jeff there.
Yeah, that and the SA.
Yeah, absolutely.
No matter what weather condition, any weather condition, it's nighttime, it's daytime, it's raining, it's whatever, no problem. We can land it. We have ILS. We were full ILS and then.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why we had this approach. We went to the sea and then came back. That was just what it told us to do.
Yeah, the ILS station is for a feet wet approach. Yeah.
It's more or less the same in the flanker too.
Yeah, that's true.
And if all the missiles keep coming down, everyone's going to be shooting ERs at each other.
That's right. But totally, I can say that it was fun. It was good. And the ETF did a great job. And I see that they put on the shows at the end of the match. And then they landed one after another with one landing gear failure.
Yeah, the Jeff squad.
Look at that. I've been flying a Tomcat for 2 years.
This isn't new. This is new, by the way. The Jeff isn't supposed to do that. It's like a bug or something.
Is it?
Well,
Landing
breaking
is way harder.
Yeah,
it shouldn't just collapse like that. I've done way worse landings with like full bags and shit on, and no problem.
It's just collapsing really easily at the moment.
This is not normal.
Fair
Interesting.
Okay.
It looks like I imagine the F-16 would be.
How is it
weaker.
like 160 and I just buttered it, and next thing you know, I'm wheeling and I'm
Squatting.
Like, what happened? I'm looking behind me.
Yeah.
There was no noise. There was no thud. There was nothing. It was just a nice landing and just boop.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right, does it?
Yeah. For me, I'm personally used to Tomcat landings and only been flying a Jeff for the last 3 days for the first time in a year. So.
Yeah, no surprises there then.
Yeah, the Jeff has a bunch of weird quirks. Like, I think the first round I was RTB. Like, if you're going too fast, you can't actually throttle down the jet. You have to stay in burner.
Yes,
So
because it protects you from doing that. Yeah.
Burner. Yeah, I had to put my brakes
About 1.3.
Huh. So that's modeled then. Oh, that's
You know
cool.
how much fuel I had while coming back? In round 2, I had 18 pounds when I landed.
Oi.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's. We were talking about this. We were thinking, what would the Iranians do? And we thought, well, the best way to fight you guys was just to stall the fight as long as possible. Run you around a little bit, because the fuel is obviously.
that we could have taken. We took like the least amount of fuel we could have taken. We could have just taken more fuel. And at the end as well, I think I finished the run with 2,000 pounds of fuel. I can do like a 1,000-mile journey with that. I just for some reason decided, you know what, I'm gonna full burner the whole way back.
Yeah.
And then I came back to the game and I had like 100 pounds left. I was like, oh.
Uh-oh.
Came out of it.
It has
How
the
is,
legs if you need to.
how's the glide like? Because I know if you run out of fuel in a Hornet, you're in trouble. Anything like that with the Jeff? Does she glide rather nice?
Yeah, backup hydraulics, and it's only 6 tons empty weight, so you can glide no problem.
Ah, fair play.
And you have a
I want
gravity.
miles.
You have a gravity gear extension as well. You can like drop it down.
Ah.
The little lever. Gemma Breeze in the 2v2G tag, I travelled 300 miles on 800 pounds.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I had
So,
2,000 by the end of the run.
300
They've got
miles
the
on
altitude.
800 pounds. Wow.
Yeah, it was
Way too
ridiculous. I was flying like an airliner though.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
like-
though, because a MiG-29 engine, I don't really understand that.
It's mil power efficiency. It's when you're burning, just like the MiG-29 in DCS. You get a lot of acceleration, a bit of extra, oomph. But yeah, you're burning fuel like no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Chucking it out.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, I've asked if there's any questions
I
from
think
the
we do
audience.
have a few.
Do we?
Oh no, sorry. Maybe not. I'm not.
I think
not tuned in on
someone's commenting on Dizzy making those smoke pods. Then
Spirals.
you guys all joined the party, didn't you? Lol.
Yes. It was like, oh, if this is doing it, we might as well do it.
Yeah, it was funny though. It's just that jet in particular that we had. You can see it on the stream. There's some weird. I don't know what to call it. It's physics issue, isn't there, Break?
Dizzy always
it's
takes
a
the
sync
smoke,
issue. It's a
Sync issue.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It's just some sort of desync with the smoke. I don't know. What
Fair enough.
That's about.
The most commonly used word in DCS, desync.
Yes,
Oh, no.
desync.
Everything's desync.
Hmm. Well, Jack is asking. He's like, they've taken the pods, so why were they so confident they'd win to the point of bringing smoke pods? Is there a big drag penalty?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
It's
Follow
Just a
model.
freebie.
No.
This is why not. We weren't gonna take anything in the middle anyway. It's always empty. As I said, we took the least amount of fuel we could have.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
so we could have easily taken like 11,000 pounds of fuel, but we only took like 8. And we had the center just free. And we're like, why not? Freaking.
And then after the first
Freaking
round, we were like, well, Dizzy's brought a smoke pod, we might as well bring one as well from the second round. That's what was our logic behind that.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
That was good.
All right. Well, good stuff. Once again, congrats to ETF. They win by a score of 2-0. And as for Iranian Air Force, well, I guess you guys still have matches to play, right? How many have you done so far?
I think we did
This is-
three.
this is weird.
3. Okay, so you've got one more to play.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've done 2.
Yeah, we've done two.
You have 2 more to
Yeah.
play, no?
Yeah, there's still a lot of matches to be concluded in that group. I'm not sure whether Iranian Air Force can qualify. I need to check the group stats, but I know that ETF is in prime position after 2 wins. All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it here.
It's been very fun.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you guys. Iranian Air Force.
Congratulations to ETF.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure flying against you guys. Say hi to Helldog for me.
Same here.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful
Cheers.
time now.
Good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very
goodbye.
much. Thank you, Breakshot and Rich, for hosting this amazing tournament so far. It's been a lot of fun. It's been really
Yeah, it's our
enjoyable
pleasure,
to
man.
take part in.
Oh, definitely, man. Cheers, man.
It's been
Yeah,
very
nice.
refreshing being under such
Yeah.
wonderful
Yes.
management. Management is fantastic
No,
in this
just
competition.
it's the same the other way. Thanks for participating. It's our pleasure.
It's very well organized and everything is pretty much
Yeah,
done
I've
as
had to
it's
do
meant to be done.
I've had to do nothing so far. It just feels weird. I've
Very relaxing.
One thing I've done is gotten the team here. That's about the only I've given everything. Feels weird.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh,
Nice change of pace.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just before we
Yeah.
end, NZA Trenchfit has a question quickly here. This is for the Iranian Air Force. What's the strategy going forward with the Tomcat, especially after the patch? What do you guys think?
Well, a lot of our pilots are Tomcat pilots.
Yeah.
And they fly better Tomcat, so I think if the missiles are not working as planned, we have to wait for a patch. Otherwise, we have to get by it. I don't think... Maybe a few of our pilots can switch airframes, but not all of them. I think we have to work with what we got for now.
Yeah, to me, I feel like the Tomcat's become like kind of like a flanker now. You know, you really it's a really tricky aircraft now. I mean, it just doesn't have any. It doesn't have any edge it used to have on any fronts really. But it's still deadly. It's still deadly, but you really have to fly her well.
Yeah, like I know it's easy for me to say, but
she's no longer a standoff platform like used to have the Tomcat always circling at the back, shooting phoenixes and kind of staying safe. You just can't do that anymore. You got to get real close to make a kill with a Tomcat now.
Exactly. I do agree with you. And unfortunately, things are not getting better. We are waiting for this improvement since, I don't know, year and a half now.
Yeah.
We didn't get any improvement. And as my colleague Siegel said, that if it continues like that, I guess the boys are going to switch to another single seats or any other type of aircraft, so just find out the way. Just for record, just for record, we talked to lots of Iranian real F-14 pilots, which is fired almost 201 Phoenix during the war.
Right.
And we talked to him and he said, "Is it the Phoenix like that?" He said, "Rubbish. It was kind of fire and forget. If you fire a Phoenix, a real Phoenix, and then you didn't get killed, you would have been into the court and say why it didn't hit. Because you have to make a promise." Yeah, really, I'm telling you that.
I'm not surprised.
He said that there's a very expensive $500,000 on those days, not today, cost of each one. And then if you are making your parameters wrong, so you're gonna lose the missile, you're gonna lose the fight. So you have to be careful. Everything should be exactly as it's on a textbook, and then fire and forget. That's all. He said, no, Phoenix was fantastic. When it goes up to 99,000, 102,000 feet and then dive into the adversaries, that's all. That's finished. That's the end of it. I think ED should work out on this and then find out the real parameters, because as we have some corresponding with other staff members, they don't have the proper documentation. What was that missile and how it worked? Anyhow, we hope they get into the right settings. Otherwise, they're going to lose all the...
I think it's just a matter of maybe the aerodynamics getting a bit of the seeking of the missile, so it doesn't bleed so much speed when it turns. It should bleed a lot of speed because it is a big missile, but maybe I think right now it's too inefficient in its homing. It still has good range. It still has good range, but it's just that it's just so inefficient right now.
It's easy for me to say, but I think you should just stick to your guns and keep flying Tomcat, because DCS is changing on a patch by patch basis. So who knows what tomorrow will bring? You know, obviously, you know, here at 51st, we're still chugging along, and Kiep, we're chugging along in flankers, you know, and you know, we're not thinking of switching anytime soon or anything like that at all. So I think you should just stick to your guns, find out what works with the new changes, and then you know, just wait to see what the future has for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure. I do agree with you. Let's see what's gonna be next patches and next few patches, maybe.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Anyhow, thank you very much and have a wonderful time. And again, congratulations to all ETFs. They did a great job. and wish you see you around.
Thank you very much, guys. It's been great.
Have a
Awesome
wonderful
stuff. Nice show, guys.
Till next
Yeah.
time.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Next time. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. That was it. Nice interviews from both teams. Lovely to hear from the Iranian Air Force and what they think about the Tomcat. Tomcat's not been getting much love, but let's hope that it might still have a few tricks up its sleeve. On the other hand, Jeff is really coming into its own in this competition, and ETF are proving it. Make no mistake, it's not just the aircraft, they are flying her to her best of capabilities, so I think they're doing really well. Some good disciplined flying, and they deserve the victory based on that, no doubt about it. Alrighty, I think we're gonna call it here, the SATAC trailer, and of course big thanks to everyone supporting this event. And we're gonna have more matches to come next week onwards, so I hope you guys tune in for that. I'm gonna end it here, and till next time, take it easy.